What if the biggest threat of AI isn't that it'll take your job, but that it'll trap you in the wrong job? Look, I see solopreneurs everywhere trying to use AI like it's just a faster typewriter. They're missing the real opportunity here, which isn't doing the same work faster. It's building a completely different kind of business. Today, I'm not going to talk about how to compete with AI. I'm going to show you how to make competition irrelevant by using my human framework to transform your business into something that's more valuable, more fulfilling, and fundamentally irreplaceable. And to help you follow along with everything we're covering today, I put together a free guide that walks you through this entire process step by step. You can grab it anytime at theaihat.com/scalability. I'll have the link in the show notes.
Mike's got the hat, the AI kind. Unlocking power in business you'll find. Cut through the hype, explore the tech. Every week, new ideas to check. Allton leads us on a digital quest. AI secrets he'll always invest. Tune in tight, don't miss a beat. Knowledge groove, keep you on your feet. Listen up to the AI flow. Business growth, here we go. Cutting edge insights, that's the plan. With the AI hat, you'll understand.
Now, let me tell you what I mean by being trapped in the wrong job. So I want to tell you about someone, let's call her Jenna. She's a freelance content creator, and honestly, her story is probably going to sound really familiar. Jenna is successful. She's got a solid roster of clients. She's good at what she does, and she's making decent money writing blog posts, emails, and social media content. But here's the thing. Jenna is trapped. She's in what I call the commodity trap. She bills by the project or by the hour, so her income is directly tied to her time. Lately, she's hearing that question that strikes fear into the heart of every creator. Can't I just get ChatGPT to do this for cheaper? Now, this isn't just about money. I mean, yes, money matters, but the real cost here, it's what this does to you as a person. It's the burnout from constantly wearing too many hats. It's that creeping imposter syndrome when a client questions your value. It's the frustration of knowing you have strategic insights to offer, but you're only getting paid to complete tasks. Let me paint you a picture of what this looked like in my life. Say it's 11 p.m. I'm in bed with my laptop, my wife's asleep next to me, and I'm trying to write social media posts for the next week while also responding to client emails. My kids need me present during the day. My full-time job at Agorapulse demands my best energy. And here I am burning the midnight oil on the AI hat because I thought that's what hustle looked like. Sound familiar? I was treating my business like a second full-time job instead of building something that could work without me. That's not entrepreneurship. That's just having two bosses instead of one. I know this trap because I lived it. At the social media hat, I was focusing on selling digital products, planners, courses, hourly consulting. I never evolved beyond that for years. And here's what's crazy. I made some of the same mistakes when I launched the AI Hat. It wasn't until I'd had a series of strategic conversation with Gemini. Yeah, I was literally using AI to help me figure out my AI business, that everything clicked. We shifted to focusing on helping one specific audience with one specific problem using one specific solution. That's when everything changed. So how does Jenna escape this trap? Well, she tears her business down to the studs using the H.U.M.A.N framework. The first letter is H, or Harmonize. This is about getting crystal clear on your true, unique human value. For Jenna, her value isn't typing words. It's her strategic understanding of a client's brand, her empathy for their audience, and her creative ability to connect the two. So her mission shifts from I write copy to I architect brand conversations that drive business results. That leads us to you for Understand. This is where you get brutally honest about what AI does best and what you do best. And here's what I've learned from, over 85 podcast episodes with AI experts. AI is fantastic at research, first drafts, and data analysis. Humans are fantastic at strategy, nuance, and building relationships. Jenna's goal is to build a system where AI handles the first list, freeing her up for the second. Next is M for MAP. You architect a new scalable business model. Jenna's old process was brief, draft, revise, deliver. Her new process becomes strategy workshop, build custom AI content engine, manage and guide engine, report on performance. This new map is her blueprint for true scalability. It's how she disconnects her income from her hours. We dive deep into creating these kinds of models in that guide I mentioned, which you can grab again at theaihat.com/scalability. Let me pause here just for a moment and dig deeper into this M for MAP step, because this is where most people get stuck. When I say architect a new business model, what does that actually look like? Well, let me walk you through 3 examples beyond Jenna's story. Take Sarah, a business coach. Her old map was discovery call, create custom program, deliver one-on-one sessions. Her new map became assessment workshop, build AI-powered coaching dashboard, weekly strategy sessions, reviewing AI-generated insights, quarterly business reviews. She went from serving 8 clients individually to guiding 20 clients through her AI-enhanced system. Or Marcus, a graphic designer. Old map, brief, concept, revisions, final files. The new map, brand strategy session, AI mood board generation, creative direction and refinement, brand system development. He stopped being a pixel pusher and became a brand strategist. The pattern here, they all moved from doing the work to designing the system that does the work. The 4th step is A for adapt. This is where you implement the AI-powered solution. Now, one of my recurring lessons from all my podcast interviews is this: start small. Don't try to revolutionize everything at once. Jenna starts by building what I call a client brand box, core messaging, voice examples, brand guidelines, and uses it to train a custom AI agent. This becomes the content engine she just mapped out. 1 client, 1 pilot project, then expand from there. Finally, we have N for nurture. This is about shifting your client relationships from transactional to strategic. Jenna stopped having conversations about hourly rates. Her new conversations are about monthly performance reviews and strategic planning sessions. She's nurturing her clients' growth and her own. So what happened to Jenna? She's no longer a freelance content creator. She's an AI augmented content strategist. She went from juggling 10 clients at $500, $800 per project to serving 3 strategic clients at $3,500 per month each. She cut her client workload by 70% and increased her revenue by 30%. More importantly, she has a waiting list. Now, quick pause here. If this is hitting home for you, I'd love to know. Take a screenshot of this episode and share it to your Instagram stories. Tag me at mike.allton and tell me which part of Jenna's story sounds most like your current reality. I read every single message and I love connecting with listeners. Now, I can almost hear the voices in your head because I had them too. So let me address them. First, this sounds too complex. I'm not a tech wizard. Look, I get it. But here's the thing. You're already the architect of your business. Every time you onboard a new client, you're designing a process. We're just making that process more scalable and profitable. Second, my clients will never pay for strategy. And you know what? You're right. They won't. But they will pay handsomely for results. When you shift the conversation from here are your 10 blog posts to here's the content engine that increased your leads by 25%, the price becomes an investment, not an expense. And the big one, I don't have time to rebuild my business. This is the classic sharpening the saw problem. And I feel you on this one. I work full-time for Agorapulse. I'm the sole earner in a house with my wife, in-laws, and kids, and I want to be as involved as possible with my family. The more I learned about AI, the more I found ways to help myself be more strategic and save time. The time you invest now in building these systems will pay you back tenfold in reclaimed hours and increased revenue. Let me give you a quick example. Just recently, I was trying to sort out my podcast download numbers. My host, it only gives me daily metrics. So I downloaded the CSV and I was halfway through manually entering everything into a spreadsheet when I stopped myself and thought, wait a minute. So there I was, CSV file open, manually copying podcast download numbers into spreadsheets. Sounds like it's 2010. Row by row, calculating monthly totals, adding formulas, and then it hit me. I literally stopped mid-sell and said out loud, Mike, you teach people about AI for a living. That 30-second ChatGPT solution saved me an hour of mindless data entry, just dropping the CSV into ChatGPT or Gemini and asking it the questions. But here's the real lesson. How many other hours was I wasting because I was still thinking like a manual operator instead of a strategic architect? That's the mindset shift we're talking about. Before we get to the action steps, let me save you from the 3 biggest mistakes I see solopreneurs make when they start this transformation. Mistake number 1, trying to automate everything at once. Look, I get the excitement. You discover AI can help with your content, so you try to automate your entire business in a weekend. Start with one process, perfect it, then expand. Mistake number 2, focusing on tools instead of outcomes. I see people asking, what's the best AI tool for X? And they should be asking, what outcome am I trying to achieve? The tool is irrelevant if you don't know what success looks like. Mistake number 3, not communicating the change to existing clients. If you suddenly start delivering better results faster, your clients will notice. Get ahead of them. Tell them about your new approach. Frame it as an investment in their success, not just efficiency. Here's what I want you to imagine. It's 6 months from now. You wake up, check your phone, and see 3 new qualified leads who found you because of your strategic reputation. Your morning isn't spent answering quick questions or putting out fires. Instead, you're reviewing performance dashboards and planning your next strategic initiative. Your clients aren't asking about turnaround times. They're asking you for your thoughts on their Q4 strategy. You're not the most expensive option anymore because you're not competing on price. You're the obvious choice because you're solving problems they didn't even know they had. That's not fantasy. That's what happens when you stop being a commodity and start being irreplaceable. So let's make this real. Here's how you start. Conduct what I call a scalability audit. This is honestly the most powerful thing you can do for your business this quarter. And I've laid the exact system out for you in the guide at theaihat.com/scalability. It has 3 simple steps. Step 1, a brutally honest time log. For just 2 or 3 days, track your time religiously. Don't judge, just log. I just want you to see where your time actually goes, not where you think it goes, not where you hope it goes, where it really goes. Step 2, the 4 buckets. Take that log and put every single task into one of 4 buckets. Genius zone, where your unique talent lies. Skilled labor, important work. It could be streamlined. The grind, repetitive tasks that are perfect for AI. And distractions, that's stuff that shouldn't be happening at all. Step 3, calculate what it's really costing you. Figure out what 1 hour of your genius zone time is worth. Now look at the hours you spend in the grind. Every hour you spend there is an hour you could have spent in your genius zone. That number right there, that's the real cost of being unscalable. I do this all the time now, this kind of analysis. When I use Gemini's deep research to spend 10 minutes finding all current best practices on a topic or to research a target market, then pull that research into a strategic conversation with my AI chief of staff to make data-driven decisions. That's me working in my genius zone while AI handles the grind. Because here's what I know will happen if you don't make this shift. 6 months from now, you'll still be the most overworked employee in your own business. AI will be even better. Your competitors will be even smarter, and you'll be even more trapped in this commodity game. The window for this transformation isn't getting bigger, it's getting smaller. Every day you wait is another day your competition gets ahead, and another day you stay stuck doing work that's beneath your true value. Jenna's transformation from a commoditized freelancer to an irreplaceable strategist wasn't magic. It started with an honest audit of her time and a clear decision to build a scalable business. She chose to become an architect, not just an operator. If you're ready to make that same choice, your first step is conducting your own scalability audit. To walk you through it step by step with worksheet and real examples, download the free guide right now at theaihat.com/scalability. It's the perfect companion to everything that we talked about today. That's all for this week. I'm Mike Allton. This is the AI Hat. Remember, have a fantastic week. Enjoy this time you're spending with AI. Relish this opportunity with this technology. Welcome to the grid. That's a wrap on another episode of the AI Hat Podcast. I hope you gained some valuable insights and actionable strategies to boost your business with AI. If you enjoyed the show, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your network. And don't forget to visit theaihat.com for more resources and to connect with me. Until next time, keep innovating and remember, the future of business is human and it's powered by AI.